Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dan Morey here again with this week's newsletter. This one is going to be a little bit high level. I keep getting asked questions about Zapier, specifically what it is, what you can do with it, that kind of stuff. And the short answer is Zapier is a way to make two systems talk to each other that don't natively integrate. Right? It's a great tool that can be used. It's less necessary now than it was 10 years ago, but still very necessary in today's insurtech world, unfortunately. So now, as far as the in-depth what Zapier can do, I can't really answer that in a single video or a single question. That's like asking, how does a car engine work, right? Like, unless you have a very specific need that you're trying to address, like you need to change the oil or you need to change an alternator, Zapier functions the same way. It's the learning curve for Zapier, if you try to go at it like that, is so steep that you'll run face first into a cliff. Okay, so if we want to break it down to something simple, the same thing that I always iterate, which is try to figure out a problem to solve. So in this one, I'm just giving two very basic problems that can be solved using Zapier, right? One of them is sending a postcard as part of your onboarding for new clients. So I'm just using thanks.io on this one. It's a very easy, cheap thing to do. I know there's a million places out there, but I'm familiar with this one. So this is what I'm using. Now, I've got this set up very simply. New policy sold in Agency Zoom, send postcard in thanks.io. Very, very easy. So what happens is, obviously when a new policy or a lead is moved to one or sold in Agency Zoom, again, this can be done in Better Agency as well and any number of CRMs, but I'm just picking on Agency Zoom. When it's moved to one, that can be the trigger to send a postcard, thanking them to your agency, bringing them into your agency, whatever. Now, inside of thanks.io, it's kind of cool because you have two different ways that you can do this, right? So first, you'll see that you can break it down, first name, last name, address. Obviously, those are all going to be very important if you're sending a postcard. So make sure you have those in there. But as far as the messaging goes, you can create something right there specific to this one Zap. So thank you. We're excited to bring you on board. Trust us with your financial security. Right here. They've also got templates, which you can create inside of thanks.io, which I also did for you guys, just to kind of give you an example. So this one, another example that you can use a postcard, or another problem that you can solve here is at X date, right? Before you start reaching out, phone calls, emails, text messages, whatever, you can trigger a postcard to go out, right? So a new email in Zapier parser, which again, I didn't set up. I've walked you guys through that a little bit a couple weeks ago. So if you need a refresher on that one, check out a couple videos ago or reach out to me. But I've got this one just set up, 60 days before the renewal. The task is going to be created, send an email. It's going to send the email automatically to the Zapier parser with all the contact information, which is then going to trigger to send this postcard, right? So on here, again, we're using the name, the address, everything. We're pulling all that info from our CRM. But with this one, I just made a really dumb, quick postcard, right? We're very excited to work with you. And I did that because this is the image that I used on the backside, right? If you're going to send a postcard to market, to solicit, I highly, highly encourage you to be as, peacockish, if you will, as possible. Stand out. If you're like me and you get something that's unexpected in the mail, you just throw it in the trash. So, put a dumb picture of a bear on the back, and we're very excited to meet you. Make it a hot pink postcard. Make it a lime green postcard. Whatever. If you need other marketing tips on that one, I highly encourage you to subscribe to Nick Barry's newsletter there. He has fantastic content, in regards to that. But again, this is a very simple, very quick process. It took me 5 minutes to create both of these Zaps, right? They're not complex at all, but they're solving two problems. They're automatically putting a postcard in the hands of one, new clients, and two, prospective clients. So that way, before they get the renewal from their current agent, they've got my name, they've got my face, I'm standing out. They're going to remember me as soon as they get their renewal in. They're going to say, oh yeah, that's right, that guy sent me that weird bear postcard. I should probably give him a call really fast. So just a couple quick things that you can do inside of Zapier. Again, if this is something that you want to know more about, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reply to the emails, Facebook message me, text me, call me, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just reach out to me. I'll happily hop on a call with you, walk you through whatever. And if there's something more specific you'd like to see in these videos, as always, reach out to me and let me know, and I will get one recorded for you guys. All right. Look forward to talking to you next week. Have a good one.